Denying an obvious goal-scoring opportunity is the crime, and the punishment, should Sydney make the grand final, is that Alicia Clifford won't be there. Brush. Now this would instantly change the betting if you're of that mind. It's going to be 11 against 10 for a long time, but football is littered with incidents where the team that's one down somehow finds a way to win, Cheryl.
Yeah, they do, and a lot of it's psychological as well. You know, Canberra, they don't want to go out there thinking now, oh, we've got an extra player, I can afford not to chase back, I can afford not to, you know, put in that extra sprint or something like that, whereas all the Sydney players know that they have to lift their work rate. They have to cover everything. They have to track back, even though that they mightn't feel like it. So it's very much a psychological game now for both teams.
Cole Sykes. You know, I've not been a football referee, but I think it takes a little bit of courage in the first 15 minutes to send someone off for a straight red, even though it seems pretty clear-cut as we look at it again and again. It's tough to do. Here's Karmas in a big game, and this will come to Williams okay. But do you know what I mean? You want to keep 11 players out there if you possibly can, but when something like that happens...
She was really left no choice. It's a pretty clear-cut rule, that one.
Kira, my stats colleague and referee, says it, it's easy. Just get them off. Walsh. Together with Nicole Sykes. It will further test the depth of Sydney's defenders.
I think you can see Kylie Ledbrook just sitting off at the back of the screen at the moment. It'll be interesting to see who they do drop back, if anybody.
Garriott. Held down by Hogg. Van Egmond. And Perry. Tackle from Rydale. Perry comes again. You'd expect the two. Ashley Sykes back to Perry. Lovely build-up. She played it first time, but tracking back was Linda O'Neill to intercept. And Paskey has it now. Now, Sadoveti Uzenla. And Walsh on the left now. Good breakout from the Sky Blues. Leaves it for Karmas. Puts the cross in, and nobody there. Williams, was that left by Studman, do you think? Might have got the call from Lydia to leave it. Oh, Dieter did all right in the end, is hesitating outside her area. Now it's Singh. This is a lively game now. We've had the send-off, and it's opened up. Singh. And it'll be a Canberra corner.
Yeah, we've just gone from end to end. I think the Sydney need to really make sure they have the defence intact, with Ledbrook going back, with Uzenla in the middle at the central defence. Both of them are natural midfielders, so they really need to be careful they don't both go forward.
And this will change the way Sydney defends. They do generally have a few players zonal and then 3 players mark man for man at the top of the box on Canberra's more attacking players, those that are better at heading the ball. So we'll see who gets that job now.
Perry keeps it low. Bissett. Uzenla is in the way. Hogg. Tiger had it covered, and he wasn't quite goal-bound in any event. Tyre Simon drifting into attack, as she likes to do. And what a great ball she's delivered here. Sydney, not quite. Rydale. And she had Nicole Sykes at the shoulder. That was actually Hogg.
Yeah, great little through ball there. I mean, these international girls do some running. I mean, they're covering so much ground.
And I'll tell you what, if she got that ball into the middle of the box, Canberra was in trouble. Sarah Walsh unmarked in the centre of the box there.
I don't know how happy either coach would be how open the game has become and the number of chances and how dangerous it looks. O'Neill. Perry sticking to her like glue. Walsh and Garriott exchanged a few passes over the years.
since Clifford's been sent off, you wouldn't notice that Sydney FC have got a player down. They're certainly taking the game to Canberra.
Outside of the boot, an interesting ball into the area from Garriott, who's got all the skills, Cheryl.
She does like that left foot.
Just confirming they have dropped Kylie Ledbrook back into the defence, so from a deep-sitting midfielder back into the defence for Sydney.
Not quite the game she was expecting to have today, because she's been such a contributor in midfield for Sydney FC the last few weeks. It's Lydia Williams keeping an eye on this upcoming corner. Doesn't allow to take it. Armas drifting towards a near post, but back it goes towards Paskey. Trying to get around Sykes, and does that. Paskey. Bishop got in the way.
She did well to get around Sykes there. Sykes has got some speed, or both sisters have speed out there, so for her to get round there, she's done really well and get such a decent cross in. Won a corner.
Canberra must stay absolutely switched on here. They're a player up. It's Sydney throwing everything they can at Canberra, trying to get the go-ahead goal here and make it difficult. Green shirts are plenty. Defend that one away, and it comes through to Kylie Ledbrook. Paskey again was quiet the first 5 minutes, but she's well in the game now.
And she's going to need to be in the game in a big way. She'll be holding the centre of midfield, probably mostly by herself for the rest of this game. So she will need to make sure she stays involved.
Rush. Oh, great ball to find Sykes. Sykes. Berry. Offside. Just is enough.
Yeah, just as enough, which is a bit disappointing. Elise Perry being on that right on that sideline, had the whole field to look across and see if she was offside or not. It was a good build-up of play by Canberra. I think it's something they can really exploit with Ledbrook back there. It's probably her biggest weakness in a game is the speed. With Sykes up there against Ledbrook, they can definitely really look to exploit that.
Singh. Oh, that's adventurous stuff. Van Egmond played an early ball in. Ledbrook away. We'll talk about the adjustments that the team has to make that's down a player. What about if you're left with 11? How does it change your thinking?
You try not to let it change it at all. You just want to keep playing to your game plan.
Well, I'm a bit ragged, perhaps. Walsh. Garriott. Do superbly. 15 Sydney. And they're going to do some unexpected running today. I'm sure they're up to it. And the conditions are kind for it. Kaya Simon. 2 in the box. Comes to Perry, though. O'Neill. That's Rebecca kidding. O'Neill can have another go. Takes it to the byline. She's got Karmas for support, and that's the option. Karmas along the deck to Rydell. Karmas again. Drifts one in. Rydell can't keep it down or on target.
They've just got options everywhere, Sydney. I mean, they had a little 3 triangle in that corner there and got their way out of it with simple 1-2 touch passes.
And are showing more hunger for the ball at the moment. 2 examples in that passage of play. One, Kaya Simon on the right hand, and Linda O'Neill over here on the left-hand side of the field. A 50-50 ball, and both times Sydney went in hard and won the ball.
Paskey was called Uzenlar out of the challenge. Take it well. Garriott. They've got possession at the moment. Sydney are playing ever so well with 10 men, 10 players, 10 women.
It's all right. We'll let you away with that one.
Well, that's the first time this season I've done that. I've got to the semi-final. Perry. And Uzenlar. Rydell. Here's Walsh taking on Sykes. You know what threw me? I'm going to cast some blame here is when Amy earlier said man-on-man marking.